video lecture on emerging agribusiness opportunities in India as a part of the 12th module on fundamentals of agribusiness management. You have already got a fair idea about the concept of agribusiness. Let us now discuss the emerging agribusiness opportunities in India. So after going through this unit, you will be able to explain the emerging agribusiness opportunities in India. Then you will be able to identify the challenges of agribusiness in India. So India's agribusiness sector is witnessing a transformative shift driven by technological advancement, changing consumer preferences and supportive government policies. As the country moves beyond traditional farming practices, emerging agribusiness opportunities are opening new avenues for entrepreneurship, investment and sustainable growth. So areas such as organic farming, food processing, agri-tech innovations, supply chain management, cold storage infrastructure and export-oriented agribusinesses are rapidly gaining momentum. Additionally, the rising demand for health-conscious and value-added products coupled with initiatives like Make in India and doubling farmers' income has created a fertile ground for startups and agripreneurs to thrive. These developments not only promise to boost rural employment and income levels but also position India as a key player in the global agricultural economy. Now let us discuss the emerging agribusiness opportunities in India. With its vast agricultural resources and evolving market dynamics presents several emerging opportunities in agribusiness. The country's agrarian economy is undergoing a significant transformation due to technological advancement, changing consumer preference, and then increasing global demand for agricultural products and government initiatives in promoting agribusiness. So here we have outlined some of the opportunities of agribusiness in India. First is agro-processing industries. The agro-processing industry plays a crucial role in enhancing the value of agricultural products by converting raw produce into processed and packaged goods. This industry includes processing of field crops like wheat, rice, maize, pulses, etc. into flour, then ready-to-eat meals and packaged products. Then processing of tree crops like coconut, cashew nut, coffee, rubber, etc. into various consumable and industrial goods. Like from coconut we can make edible like powder, then we can make oil, different forms of like even soaps and other medicinal things also it is used. Then livestock processing like meat, eggs, dairy products etc. for domestic and export markets. Then fisheries processing like fish and seafood for frozen and canned products catering to rising international demand. So India's food processing sector is growing rapidly due to increasing urbanization, rising disposable income and demand for packaged food. The government is promoting mega food parks, cold storage chains and food processing clusters to support this growth. Then another agribusiness opportunity is like dairy and poultry sector. India is the world's largest producer of milk and one of the leading producers of poultry products. So the dairy and poultry sector offers vast agribusiness opportunities like growing consumer demand for value-added dairy products like cheese, yogurt, flavored milk, ice cream. Nowadays it is available in different forms in different areas of the country. Then poultry farming like increasing demand for processed chicken, then eggs and poultry based other ready to eat products. So even in case of technological advancement we can talk about AI based livestock monitoring, poultry feed innovations to improve the efficiency. Then in case of export potential, like India exports dairy products to several countries including Bangladesh, UAE, Malaysia, etc. So government has taken up many initiatives to boost up these things. Then in case of horticulture and floriculture, like as we have already mentioned in the second video lecture of this module, like India has significant potential in horticulture and floriculture with increasing demand for fruits, vegetables, flowers. So like in case of horticulture, India is one of the leading producers of mangoes, banana, guava, grapes and pomegranates. So the sector benefits from cold chain logistics, greenhouse cultivation and high yield hybrid varieties of these fruits. In case of floriculture, the demand for roses, orchids, marigolds and lilies etc. are growing due to increased uses of wedding, festivals, other events, and then it also has very high demand in the export market also. So export growth, like India's exports flowers and high value horticulture crops to different countries like Europe, Middle East and it also goes to USA. So government has provided different schemes like Mission for Integrated Development of Horticulture and incentives for polyhouse and greenhouse farming. So it also helps in promoting the commercial horticulture and floriculture. Investment in post-harvest management, cold storage facilities and export-oriented production can further enhance the agribusiness opportunities in India. So another emerging opportunity is organic farming and sustainable practices. So the rising global demand for organic food present significant opportunities for agribusiness in India. Like consumers are becoming more health conscious, leading to a shift towards chemical free and sustainable goods and products. They also have demands for different like items which were earlier like we have not considered as a market opportunity for such products. So India's organic food market is expanding at a 25% of CAGR. Export demand, India's organic products such as spices, tea, pulses and cereals have very high demand in global market. So adoption of biofertilizers, natural pesticides, zero waste farming and permaculture enhances the sustainability of such products. The Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana and the National Program for Organic Production promoted by Government of India, it helps in organic farming. Entrepreneurs can explore opportunities in organic certification, contract farming and direct to consumers organic food brands to capitalize on this trend. Then when we talk about the technological innovation in agriculture, India's agricultural sector is witnessing rapid adoption of advanced technologies, creating new agribusiness opportunities in precision farming. Then artificial intelligence and blockchains are also used to boost up this production. So use of drones, soil sensors, GPS mapping and AI driven analytics to optimize farm input and maximizing the yield. So when we talk about these agri-tech startups, like India has seen a surge in agri-tech startups focusing on digital marketplace, from advisory services to credit lending platforms for the farmers. So like government backed initiative such as Digital Agricultural Mission from 2021 to 2025 and ENM like National Agricultural Market for our future driven adoption of technology in agribusiness. Though we have seen lots of opportunities in this agribusiness, but there are some challenges also. So now we will discuss the challenges of agribusiness in India. India's agribusiness sector, despite of its immense potential, faces several challenges that hinder its growth and profitability. These challenges are from climatic uncertainties, market instability, infrastructural gaps, and technological barriers. So addressing these challenges is essential for ensuring a resilient and sustainable agribusiness ecosystem. So here we have shortlisted some of the major challenges in this regard. First one is your climate change and environmental challenges. Like as we know, India has diverse climatic conditions throughout the different regions. So climate change poses a significant threat to the Indian agriculture due to its direct impact on crop yields, soil health, and water availability. The agribusiness sector must adapt to these changes to ensure food security and economic stability. Key issues here are like unpredictable weather patterns, irregular rainfall, extreme temperatures in some regions, and frequent droughts affect the crop production and livestock farming. Then soil degradation like overuse of chemical fertilizers, deforestation, then monocropping, all this leads to loss of soil fertility and desertification. Then water scarcity, like agriculture accounts for 80% of India's water consumption, and depleting groundwater levels make irrigation unsustainable. Then rising temperature creates favorable condition for new pests and disease, reducing the yield production. So what can be the possible solution for this? Like adoption of climate resilient crop and drought resistant seed varieties, then promotion of sustainable farming practices such as zero tillage, agroforestry, and crop rotation. Then investment in micro irrigation system like drip and sprinkler irrigation to optimize the water uses. Then use of early warning system on weather based crop insurance and to mitigate the risk. Then market volatility and price fluctuation. Like agribusiness in India is highly sensitive to fluctuations of supply and demand, leading to the price volatility that affects farmers' income and business sustainability. So here key issues are unstable market prices, like overproduction of crops like onions or potatoes often leads to price crashes, while shortages cause inflation. Then global trade dependence, like international factors such as export bans, tariff changes, and geopolitical issues impact agribusiness exports. So middlemen and supply chain inefficiencies, farmers receive low prices for their produce due to exploitation of middlemen, and then insufficient market linkage, then lack of proper transportation facilities, etc. Then lack of storage facilities, perishable goods like fruits, vegetables, dairy often face huge post-harvest losses due to inadequate cold storage system. So what can be the possible solution for this? Like strengthening the minimum support price system to provide income stability. Then expanding direct to consumer models like selling the product directly from the manufacturer to the consumers. Then contract farming and online agricultural marketplace, etc. Then development of more cold storage and warehouse facilities to prevent post-harvest losses. Then implementation of predictive analytics for better demand forecasting and price stabilization. So keeping pace with technological advancement, like the adoption of modern agricultural technologies in India remains slow due to high cost, lack of awareness, and poor infrastructure. So key issues here are like limited access to agri-tech. Like many small farmers lack financial resources to invest in drones, sensors, or AI-driven farm management system. Then in India there is low digital literacy. Like farmers in remote areas are unfamiliar with precision farming, automated irrigation, and smart supply chain. And then a high cost of innovation like advanced farm equipments and biotech solutions remain expensive, limiting their adoption in the rural areas. Then a poor rural infrastructure like weak internet connectivity, electricity shortage, inadequate road to make it difficult for the farmers to use digital solutions effectively. So what can be the possible solutions here? Like government subsidies and low interest loans for agri-tech adoption. Then expansion of digital literacy programs to educate farmers on use of modern agricultural tools. Then collaboration between startups, private sector companies and research institutions to make technology more accessible. Strengthening rural internet infrastructure and digital platforms to support smart farming. Then financial and credit constraints, like many agribusiness enterprises struggle to secure adequate financing for investment in farming, processing and distribution. So the key issues here are like limited access to credit. Many farmers and agripreneurs do not qualify for bank loans due to lack of collateral and credit history. So high loan interest rates, small scale farmers often rely on money lenders who charge high interest rates and leading to debt cycles. Then slow government fund disbursement, like subsidies and schemes for agriculture take them to reach beneficiaries due to bureaucratic delays. So what are the possible solutions here? Like expanding microfinance and self-help groups, lending programs for small agribusiness, like in a remote area in villages, instead of going to bank for loans and having some bureaucratic procedures and all, they can approach the self-help groups in their areas and do the business. Then digitization in agricultural credit and loan approval process to reduce delays. Then encouraging private investment in rural credit markets and agribusiness ventures. Then fragmented land holdings and low productivity. It's a major structural problem in the Indian agribusiness, that is the small and fragmented nature of land holdings, making mechanization and commercial farming difficult. So key issues here are small farms, like the average land holding size in India is less than 1 hectare, limiting economies of scale. Then land ownership, like lack of clear land titles, creates problem in leasing and contract farming. The traditional farming method results in lower yield compared to the developed countries. So possible solutions here are like promotion of cooperative and collective farming models to increase the land holding sizes. Then encouragement of land leasing reforms to facilitate commercial farming. Then investment in high yield seed varieties, improved irrigation and mechanization. Then another issue here is like supply chain and infrastructural bottlenecks. So India's agricultural supply chain is inefficient due to poor transportation, outdated logistics and a lack of storage infrastructure. So key issues here are like post-harvest loss. Because of the lack of proper storage system, over 30 to 40% of fruits and vegetables are wastage in India. Then inadequate transport facilities, like poor rural roads, it leads to a higher cost and delays in transporting the produce to the market. Then lack of processing units, like many rural areas lack agro-processing units, preventing farmers from adding value to their produce. And since these products are very much perishable, so like by the time it reaches to the proper place, it gets damaged. So what can be the possible solution for this? Like investment in rural roads, transportation network, and then refrigerated the supply chains, like promotion of mega food parks, agro-processing clusters, and efficient value addition in this regard. Then expansion of public-private partnership to modernize the agro-logistics. So we have come to the end of this module. Now let us sum up whatever we have discussed in this module. The agribusiness sector in India is evolving with modernization, innovation and sustainability at its core. With the government's push for agricultural reforms, growing export opportunities, increasing consumer demand and the rise of agri-tech, the sector offers immense potential for entrepreneurs and investors. By leveraging agro-processing dairy, horticulture, organic farming, and technology-driven solutions, India can strengthen its agricultural economy while ensuring food security and sustainable development. So while agribusiness in India has immense potential, these challenges need urgent attention to unlock growth opportunities, like addressing different issues like climate risk, market fluctuations, technological barriers, financial constraints, and supply chain inefficiencies can help Indian agribusiness compete globally and achieve long-term sustainability. With government support, private sector investment, and adoption of new technologies, India can transform its agribusiness sector into a profitable and globally competitive industries. So, thank you all. See you again. Till then, bye.